this is kind of a fun thing to do along the way. So we're going to do this. I just want you to start with 3 scales in the beginning. I don't want you to spend too much time on this, but I want you to start understanding what this is. So we're going to take C, G, and F major. All right. And this is what we're going to do. C major looks like this. Right? Fingering everything. So the first thing is building awareness, or the entire purpose of this exercise is to build awareness of what a scale is and why and how to use it and how to interpret all of this music that we're playing. There's all these underlying principles that if you understand them, each piece ceases to be like its own little universe. You see all the connections between them, and by extension you learn how to do it, right? So scale has 7 notes, right? And we number them. In C major, the first note, the 1 is C, 2 is D, 3 is E, 4 is F, 5 is G, 6 is A, 7 is B, okay? First thing is just to know that. And then when we go to G major, we have 1 sharp, which is F sharp. So the first note in G is G, 2 is A, 3 is B, 4 is C, 5 is D, 6 is E, 7 is F sharp. So you can see this is these templates basically. So if I learn a melody in C, if I memorize the numbers, I can transpose that to G, and if I just use the numbers, if I'm really quick with the numbers, we're going to do a couple melodies in a second. But this is how you start to see, oh, that's what's going on. F major looks like this. We have 1 flat, which is B flat. So 1 is F, 2 is G, 3 is A, 4 is B flat, 5 is C, 6 is D, 7 is E. Okay. So the first part of the exercise, we'll go back to C major. And we're going to learn the chords also associated with that key. So anytime you write a song, at its most basic level, you take a scale like C major, it's just 7 notes, and you create a song using those 7 notes, right? And in the beginning, just these ones. Like we can use these other ones, but we're going to start with these in the lab and learn how to use them, and then you start to see it's easier to manage the other keys. So not only do we get our melody notes, that's what this from the scale is, melody notes, but we get all of our chords. So if we just play chords using only these notes, we learn that the 1 chord is C major, and then the 2 chords, starting on the 2nd note, which is D, we have D minor. So right there, we have a minor chord residing within this major universe, right? 3 is E minor. 4 is F major. 5 is G major. 6 is A minor. 7 is B diminished. Okay? 3 major chords. 1, 4, 5. Always in every key. We're just talking about major scales now. In every key, 1, 4, and 5 are major chords, which leaves 2, 3, and 6 as minor chords, and then 7 is a diminished chord in all the keys. This is a pattern. This is a formula. Okay, so you're going to start to memorize this. So what I want you to do is with your left hand, you're going to go through each of these chords while you play the right hand scale. This is going to familiarize your fingers with how it feels on the keyboard. It's going to familiarize your ear with how the different combinations sound. So, and you tell yourself, 1 is C major, and you play C major, hold it, and play the scale. 2 is D minor. 3 is E minor. 4 is F major. 5 is G major. 6 is A minor. 7 is B diminished. Okay? And that's just repetition, it's rote memorization at this point. Not only just conceptually, but with your ears. Your ears are really going to start to pick this stuff up. And so then you do that in G major. 1 is G major, 2 is A minor, 3 is B minor, 4 is C major, 5 is D major, 6 is E minor, F sharp is 7 is F sharp diminished. Don't play it that fast. And the same thing in F, you'll figure it out. So now what we do is we learn some melodies and some chord progressions, and then we transpose those melodies and chord progressions to all these keys, and somehow that makes it make sense. Okay? It's kind of sounds silly, but it's going to really affect you. Yeah, okay. So let's start with Vivaldi, Spring. Because it's springtime. Yay, it's springtime. So. Okay. It's a very simple melody. What we're going to do, I just played it in C major. And what we're going to do is assign numbers to every note so that we understand the note relationship in the key. So we have 1, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 5. So when you are in the world and you hear melodies, you're going to start to hear like little melody fragments. And you go, oh, that's just like spring. Oh, that's just like, I don't know, that Led Zeppelin song or whatever. Mm-hmm. And if you understand, there's only 7 notes in a scale, which means there's a lot of repetition in songs. From one song to the other. You take this little piece. It's like Legos, you know. You put them together and then you break them apart. You put same little pieces, right? But put in a different order. So back to that 1, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 5. 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 5. 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 7, 5. Write it down. So that when we go to now, G major. So I'm going to go to G major. I'm going to plug that formula in, plug that pattern in. 1, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 5. 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 5. 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 7, 5. Okay? Now let's do it in F. 1, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 5. 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 5. 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 7, 5. Okay? So right away it's going to start to demystify what's happening. Not just all these sounds. It's like, oh, I know that melody. I know the intervals. I can play it in any key. Right? And it's just going to help organize your brain. Chord progression. We're going to start with pop progression of doom. 1, 6, 4, 5. That's one of them. Yeah, sure. No, 1, 5, 6, 4. Let's do that. 1, 5, 6, 4. So, 1 chord in C is C. 5 chord is G. 6 chord is A minor. 4 chord is F major. So you can do it like that, and then I want you to just play bass with your left hand and chords with your right hand. So you're gonna go 1, 5, 6, 4. And then you just play the chords. Just play root position for now. We'll get fancy later, but 1, 5, 6, 4. Okay? With or without you. I'm not without you. Oh. Have you seen the Axis of Awesome? Yeah, that's the one that they're doing. All those songs is in Axis of Awesome. It's 1, 5, 6, 4. And then we can do it in G major. So we got 1 in G major, 5 is D major, 6 is E minor, 4 is C major. Okay? And you can do it like Paul McCartney. Together, right, together, right, together, right. Okay. It's just fun. It's nice.
It's nice. Sounds nice.
It's a good one for grandma. And then in F major, we have 1 is F major, 5 is C major, 6 is D minor, 4 is B flat major. Okay? So we start to organize there's a lot of notes on the piano. But if you can have this way of organizing it, each scale is only 7 notes, not a really that big deal. Right? But the foundation is the major scales. Once you understand those, you can start to just alter it little bits here and there, and it really starts, everything just starts to become 3-dimensional. Not only when you're playing, but when you're listening to music. Listen to all your favorite songs, you're going to go, I know that chord progression. That's 1, 5, 6, 4.